Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, got a ton of traits. Got 4 negatives. Bleed a lot. Dry skin. Hearty appetite. Weak bladder. You see, it's like just out here busting, man. So it's hardcore apocalypse. You got 1 life. Apocalypse difficulty, of course. What else would it be? Let's be honest. Welcome, welcome. Just finishing up some posts. Alright.
I don't think we've... Ah, you're stuck here too, eh?
So,
I came down from...
if you look through my channel, you'll see I've played this quite a bit.
Locked in here for God knows how long. It'll be those fools on level 3 overreacting again. Looks like Jaeger's locked out. Typical. See if you can let him in. Maybe he knows what's happened. But take your time. He's insufferable.
So I have someone else who should be joining in a bit, whenever they get on. That'd be nice. Until then, who knows? Such a small inventory. Oh god. Should be able to kill that. Get a little bit of XP right out the rip. There we go. The reason I take fanny pack for the 2 extra slots, it's strictly for like meds. It's never use it for anything else. I think I'm gonna go more of a Beastmaster route with this. Mainly because I do only have 1 life, so I do have to play a bit careful. Okay, there were only 2? Usually there's more. Okay.
Hello? Over here.
I don't need to do that. Nothing. Usually we'll give at least bio scrap. Okay. This first fight's usually rough. Just because it's like, oh yeah, it's only me, it's only got a knife. I don't know, I've never done too well with it. It's always like one of the hardest fights for me.
If it gets any colder, I may have a problem.
Alright, so the beginning's always a little slow. I need those 2 computer towers to respawn. Because I am going to try to bypass the beginning fairly quickly. Let's see what you're on. Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and say no. Spot is reserved, bud. I hate to break it to you. Still cooking. Done cooking. do have a shield now, so that should help somewhat. Couple extra slots is always handy. At least until I get a better backpack. Or a proper backpack, I should say. Let's see. I should be able to find another tray with relative ease. Oh, there we go. I've never made this armor before, or this shield. I'm aware it might not be great, but it's gonna do me better than nothing. Okay, cool. Cool. Reason I want 3 of these. It's actually because one's gonna be used here, and then you need one for another door.
Hurry!
Now we can progress. Drop ahead. You son of a bitch.
Attention.
Hey,
Enhanced
do I know
security
you?
protocols are now in
Look,
effect.
I don't know
Locate
what's going
security personnel
Don't
and follow
tell me.
evacuation
What?
procedures.
On a good day, and this isn't a good day. But if the big voice says get out, I do what she says. Elevators are dead, so hit.
the main tunnel in manufacturing on ring 2. There's maps over there. But me, I'm staying right here.
I wouldn't say I need a map. I might grab them anyway, just so I unlock it, but I feel like I have enough hours in this game to know. But I do have to be extra cautious. I'll take the glue. Shit. Get rid of that radioactive piece while giving myself a slightly better weapon. It's not what this is meant for, but if you shoot the pest set things, I mean, it's funny and it does damage, so free ranged weapon. Can't really say no to that. Also got rid of the radioactive stuff in my inventory. Sweet. Where did it go? Okay, there we go. Hold up to 21 items. This area comes quite chaotic later. That levels up sneaking? Ooh. That is not ideal.
Dr. Derek Mance reporting. We now believe IS-171, or Carpus, is the larval form of IS-173, or most certainly 173. Dr. Pendleton speculates there may also be a fourth state we have not yet encountered. I believe she may be correct. It is an extraordinary shift in our understanding.
I am dangerously close to death. Fuck yes, ahead. That's exactly what I needed. First trinket.
Reckon I'm leaving here? I don't think so. Radio's dead, half the doors are buggered, and now there's these little hobby things everywhere. You're on your own. But if anything you like turns up, come see me for a trade. You like pets?
Okay, I need to set up a base of operations. There's the pool. That's a common one in the beginning. At night, the robots are up and about down here. I could always do it back here, though. I don't think they come back here. But it's dark. Finding a spot to live is always a challenge in this game. Perhaps I'll do
Hello?
up here.
I thought this might be a safe place to wait until they sorted this out. Whatever this is. Looks like I was wrong. That useless rent-a-cop in the plaza said to go through manufacturing, then head for the surface tunnel, I suppose. But that's a whole sector away. If they think I'm walking all that way through their toxic machine shops, they can think again.
It ain't doing much, but you know what? It's something. It's my little security measure. Oh, that's fantastic. I thought there was someone joining. And that works. Fortitude has some very useful skills. I think level 20 gives you like +1 health regen. So definitely worth trying to get. Let's see if this guy has a mic. Give him a couple minutes to respond. If you don't, then he's gone. Wonder if you could kill him. When Abiotic becomes PvP. And that's to showcase that you can't respawn. Once you die, that's it. Game over. Know how to upgrade my not sword. There we go. It does significantly more damage. I think the kitchen knife was what, 3? This does 10 base, and then plus whatever your sharp skill is. And I have an additional +3 to all, I want to say melee weapons. I'll keep that. Put that right there and turn it on. Yes, I'm building a wall of benches. Much damage. Okay, so 20.
Dr. Derek Mance reporting. Research Director, Gate Cascade Research Facility. Originating in Antiverse 2, IS-171 is a stationary, sessile entity that traps its food with a retractable tentacle. The experience of being caught is rather like being attacked by an angry pizza. It presents no real threat, but leaves an enduring, not entirely unpleasant smell on anything it touches. Suggestions for possible applications include perfume, industrial scents, and olfactory-based crowd control weapons.
This sector will be powered down momentarily. If you have not already evacuated the facility, consider this your top priority. Have a wonderful and productive evening.
God damn it, I was really hoping I could get one of those. I need more boxes. Early game struggles. Never enough storage space. This one's gonna hold all the furniture. Until I get an anvil. Which I am taking the flashlight, because I'm gonna be needing it soon. Break some of this up. There we go. Those of you who know this game might be like, oh, well, why are you breaking, all the pipes down? Well, then you should already know the answer. But for those of you who don't, pipes remain useful up until endgame. Especially the next tier of pipe, which you get later, but I'll try not to spoil anything, or at least not too much. So, as you probably noticed, carry weight. So, I did do some modified settings, mostly for like convenience. Oh, that can respawn underneath my table. That's dumb. But it's mostly just like little things. Like, oh yeah, the carry weight. The weight of things is, I believe I halved it. And then I slowed down the spoilage of food a little bit. But I didn't do anything crazy or game breaking. I did lower hunger and thirst a little bit, but with the two modifiers I have that make me hungry and thirsty faster, pretty sure either cancels out or it moves at still a slightly faster rate. What do I need before I get too distracted? Pipes, coils, and duct tape. Pipes, duct tape. Do I not have coils? Well, that's inconvenient. Alright, that was night one. Successfully survived. I also turned off the mini games for new items because I did not feel like going through that again.
I thought they were coming to help, but they weren't gatekeepers.
They started shooting. I wasn't trained for this. I'm just a receptionist.
This sector is under precautionary security measures. Please remain safe and wait for security.
Hints to the factions you're gonna meet. Tech scrap. Incredibly useful. Might be way too soon for me to be trying to fight this thing. That's cheating. You're cheating. Much rather use a knife to be breaking all this stuff. Just swings so much faster, it saves time. I'm just gonna keep breaking all this stuff. I think that's the best play right now, is to just grind levels by breaking everything. So this game also has a lot of really cool Easter eggs, like shit, what's that one game called? RuneScape? No, not RuneScape. Fairly... Core Keeper, that's it. When we get to the next area of the map, there's a Core Keeper Easter egg that's really cool, and it includes a boss fight in the game. And then if you play Core Keeper, there's an Easter egg to this game, and it gets its own little biome and everything, which is also super cool. It even comes with a pet, which they just did a pet update with this game. And let me tell you, these pets, man, the taming system can be complicated as hell to figure it out. Like most of the shit in this game. If you don't know what you're doing going in, you're gonna have no idea. But, oh, it is so cool. And it feels like you're actually doing like some scientific stuff when you're doing it. Really sick mechanics. It'd be really nice if Kronos hopped on. There we go. Nice and rested. Need magazines, books, duct tape. Duct tape. All my books. I need magazines. Alright, I know I just... Okay, there they are. I was gonna say, I just got a bunch of them. And the final item for any good basic base. Alright, there we go. And now I have 2 pieces of this armor. Plus 10 to my carry weight. Armor rating is 9. I need to progress for the magazine, so... There we go. All set. I'm not gonna bother with radiation meds. Emails. One of the bigger rules of this game, especially for like new players who have no idea what's going on, definitely make sure you read like every computer you come across. Now I'm not saying you have to sit down and actually read all of it unless you want to get really into the lore, but you should definitely read all the emails. You can get a lot of recipes that way. And recipes in this game are everything. The more you have, the better off you are. The biggest thing from these guys you want are the hearts. You need them for like all bench upgrades that are worth having. There's a couple upgrades that don't really need the hearts, but definitely suggest getting all of them. Shit. Bees in this game leave you alone unless you touch the hive. Or at least in my experience, I've never been bothered by bees. Unless I hit them.
Dr. Derek Mance reporting. Research Director, Gate Cascade Research Facility. Antiverse 2. A world made of worlds. Each of them different, yet seeded with similar life. We know a few certain facts. That energy moves more slowly than making growth, evolution, and change a more gradual process. We know, too, that materials transplanted from Antiverse B to our own are energy dense. Biochemistry occurs much more rapidly. But how did these creatures evolve? The presence of life, complex life, confounds everything we know about evolution. Was an external force involved? Only further study can tell us.
Check-in approved.
Need more magazines. That's what I'm really up here for.
Damn security door. I don't understand it. The system's locked us out. But I'm not leaving without my data. I could lose everything. I'd never get a Nobel Prize.
I think you have a lot bigger things to worry about than that.
I worked on the security bots.
But what do I know?
CPUs store access codes. If we salvaged some, we could make something to hack the door. What do you think?
I think that's an absolutely swell idea. Couple issues I have with it. I don't think I'm ready to be fighting bots like that. There we go. That first upgrade I just grabbed is the most important upgrade you can have on a workbench. What it does is it takes stuff from the inventory of nearby chests. Very good stuff. Which means I no longer need to go in and manually grab everything I need. I can just, see, it's just there. I can just make it. Super handy. That one's good for cold areas. You can turn it on and off though, so if you wanted to have it just to complete it, you could. Oh. I'm gonna go get bio scrap. Taming is kind of a necessity if you want to be able to cook certain soups. With the update, they changed a lot of the cooking recipes to fit with milk. Because before, the way you got milk, which I don't know if you can still use, you might be able to, but you used to have to use milk sacks, which you got from killing sow. Now you can just tame a sow, and if you have a vial, you can milk it roughly every 16 minutes. So they changed how that works just a bit, just a tad. So test tubes are nice. I mean, it's just nice not having to make them. And they're easy enough to get, so to say. That should do for now. And that is another really important one. It doesn't require any XOR hearts, but this, first off, its range is fucking crazy. But as you can see, it's healing me, and it's infinite. No extra power, none, just free heals. As all things should be. And I lost what I was looking for. It fell. I grabbed it. Fantastic. Fishing pole is going to be useful, as much as I hate to say it. It's going to be one of the easiest sources of bioscrap and whatnot. Three more magazines. Time to do some fishing. Wait, I didn't make a bench. Never mind, that would be absolutely pointless. Which means the pole can go right on in there. That robot's still gone. That's not ideal. My stamina regen. irradiated and it probably shouldn't be picking that stuff up. Weird, I've never had that one happen before, but okay. So normally I would be like, oh well, paper takes up space and I don't want it. But since this is hardcore in apocalyptic, it's like I don't know if I want to risk running around later trying to find it when everything's super high level. And death is much easier approaching. So I'll collect it now.
Resetting in 3, 2, 1. Reset complete.
Trying to level up my fortitude a bit, because the reason why, where is it? Here it is. Regenerate health a bit more frequently, resting near others, doubles. Ooh, that's nice. You can reflect some of the damage back, and then the last one, an extra health every second, which is super nice. Oh, it died. Okay. slowly but surely level up my accuracy. Oh, what the fuck, bro? Hell no. I just need one more. So I get this last one. I can make a keypad hacker, move base where it should be. The question is do I want it in Tori or do I want it in that new free DLC? Because if you watched any of my last streams, I mean, you'll see that like you get teleporters and whatnot. Yeah, dog hair was in my mouth. I'll grab the bolts back, why not? So I have like Olympus, essentially. Feudal Japan. And a Winter Wonderland. That is not open yet. Huh. What happens if I come all the way down? I'm assuming they plan to make all of these like home worlds, so I am very excited to see how that goes. I think I'm currently sitting around 300 hours in this game. Not bad, not bad. Not like the highest, but not bad. Did not like that sound. Okay, hacker is done. I can go up to the next area if I wanted to, which I guess I could. God damn it. I'm trying to maximize the amount of accuracy XP I get. But the way you do that is, or the way it's calculated is the amount of damage you do at the range you do it. God damn it. Well, I guess I'm gonna need to run back to base regardless now, but very well. Grab that for Cronus. I can actually fill up while I'm here. Increases it by 30. Well, I'm now wearing full armor and I have a shield. Even though it's not a great shield. I also have 12 of those glorious little bombs. I think I'm set. Accuracy is almost at level 4. I'm gonna go take the heart back, rest up, and then I'm set to go. Or I guess not, I should probably wait for this event to be over. One on my bed, really? Well, that's some fucking bullshit.
I may need to go.
Y'all like my defenses? Why on my bed? No boy waiting. Okay. It's like the government. Hurry up and wait. This could be fun. Let's see how this works. Just gonna dance while I wait.
I'm not ready yet. Just a little longer. Maybe they'll fix this and I can get back to my work. I have samples denaturing as we speak. Ah, gymnasiums. I hate them. sweaty shrines to insecurity. At least nothing in the C blocks has escaped. As far as we know. I'm not ready yet. Just a little longer.
Okay,
Maybe
that's
they'll fix
refuting.
this and I can get back to my work. I have samples denaturing as we speak.
This sector will be powered down momentarily. If you have not already evacuated the facility,
Ay, ay.
consider this your top priority. Have a wonderful and productive evening.
How much metal I got? 80? That's alright.
Warning. Biological
There we go.
detected. Please alert defense team personnel.
What a bullshit item. That thing didn't go off once.
Attention, this sector is under precautionary security measures. Please remain in place and wait for security assistance.
Don't worry, there won't be any assistance. Not from security, anyway. I don't even think that last one hit it.
Sorry, a terrorist. Do not reignite the rift. There are abominations within. My brethren crossed over to seal your folly. Is the cost of your knowledge not already clear?
No, I don't think it is.
If you will not stop yourself, we will.
I don't think you will. You look pretty dead, dude. Puzzle time.
At last you are here. You want out? Of course you want out. Like them, the giants. You are trapped here. But shut down the devices. Your devices. Remove the power cells. 1, 2, 3. You'll have your way out. But what then? When you've opened your door, what then? Hey?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Open! They're angry. Very much angry. Radiation's a thing of the past with the hazmat suit. Not actually, but it'd be nice if it was. Drink with the dead. The living dead. Oh, those are useless. I didn't need to make those.
Dr. Derek Mance reporting, Research Director. IS-064 seems to sing to itself, if you could call it that, emitting a series of resonant tones suggestive of communication. The cavities that create these sounds appear to be the same cavities the creature uses to...
Good sneak XP right there. Good sneak.
Dr. Mance reporting. On the advice of Keystone, Gate has established a facility here in Flathill. We judge it unwise to advertise our activities, so for the time being our presence is, necessarily clandestine, if not a bit syrupy. The location was selected for the convergence of certain geomagnetic forces that amplify the power of our perforation equipment. We stand poised on the brink of an entirely new technology. I'm convinced of it.
I got the figure.
It knows we're here, Janet. There's nothing holding it back. Flathill is open.
You'll have to forgive my colleague, Abe. He's had a bit of a shock. We tried to get out through Flathill, and, well, some people died.
Skill issue.
Then, some genius deactivated the composer containment system. So, clearly, we need to find another exit out of here. And that's looking like manufacturing west. I don't exactly enjoy the idea, but our options are limited.
The fog is coming. Janet, what are we going to do?
We're going to head through manufacturing, then take the surface tunnel out of here. When you're ready, Abe. So, just try to calm down.
The fact that I missed that is very sad.
came through. They locked down manufacturing. Wanted information about the silos on level 3. They weren't gatekeepers. They were something else. I couldn't tell them anything. But if you can find a power cell, we can use a forklift to open the door. Get out of here through the surface tunnel. Oh, I thank you. I mean it. I just need a moment. I'll be good, yeah?
No point in having a check-in, but sure.
Check-in approved.
Stay quiet. They'll hear you. At first, I thought it was an accident. Those creatures everywhere. But then these terrorists came, hunting us. Now I don't know what to believe. What do they want? If I can just get to the blacksmith, he'll know how to get out of here. He's wired into this whole sector, and his forge is a fortress, so he should be safe. I think. I'll open the door now, but I'm telling you, they're shooting at anything that moves. Be careful.
Anyone hear me? Oh, hey, I'm over here in the crane. The glass is bulletproof, but these guys don't know the meaning of give up. I keep hearing them talk some kind of code. Whatever. I figure the best thing I can do is distract them, so they don't notice poor suckers like you. I'm guessing you're looking for a way out. The first thing those trigger-happy assholes did was lock down the crossroads. You could push straight through if you got the guts. Or you could get smart and work your way around it. Head for the garage. Try and touch base with the blacksmith. He ain't going anywhere. I know what I do.
Yeah, I know what I'd do too. I'm gonna take that train from here on out.
IS-173, the aptly named Pest, is intriguing in part for the similarities it bears to so much early life on Earth. Based on certain genetic parallels, and indeed its genetic structure, Dr. Pendleton has identified some striking similarities to early life on Earth. But until we gather more information, her theory remains a theory at best.
Shortly. Have a safe and successful evening.
Where'd you come from? Look, we don't got a lot of time. Radio's out. Brake's gone AWOL. And the place is crawling with gunned-up psycho cowboys. They ain't shut me down yet. But folk like you need to be getting to the surface tunnel. Roadway's locked up tight, so you need to find a way through the security doors up there. Maybe you can hack through somehow. They don't exactly leave the codes lying around, if you know what I mean. You need something, though. I can help. Equipment, gear, whatever. I can make it. You got what I need.
And what is it you need, sir? Ah, yes.
Dr. Mance, Cascade Facility. Immured Subject 184. These Xers, or the Exor, as Ladora. Dr. Riggs insists on calling it, is a highly aggressive, bipedal humanoid originating, we believe, in Antiverse 2. We've now tracked 184 through the 4 known stages in its life cycle, and intriguingly, several divergent adult forms. How or why it attains these forms, we are yet to determine.
It is time to head back and drop off all my loot.
under precautionary security measures. Please remain in place and wait for security assistance.
I don't have a choice in the matter. I have to have my diet according to my doctor. She said if I don't follow my diet, I can burn holes in my gut.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had that little problem after the doing the coronavirus shots or whatever.
Yeah, and then it got worse with all the stress from the legal case. The stream's coming back. Took a pause to go outside, touch some grass. But no, I miss going out to eat and like hanging out with the boys. You know, it's.
I really miss maintenance.
You miss what?
Maintenance, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Unhinged as hell. I think I still have the video of us strapping the crane to the one dude, Soko's belt loop or belt, and lifting him up. Maintenance was fun.
I still remember Korea. Leaks.
You leave leaks out of this.
Leaks, alright? We ain't gonna forget that one.
Never forget leaks.
Hey, but what happened to Korea stays in Korea, alright?
I wasn't in Korea. I only know what Mayor told me.
I thought you did go to Korea.
No. I wanted to, but due to the whole thing with my therapist and the legal case, I couldn't go on the second one. And I showed up to the unit at when you guys were at Korea, so I never went to the first one.
I can't remember. There's a lot to remember.
Yeah. A lot of good times, though.
Good times for me or good times for you?
Both. I had good times out there. I didn't go to Korea, but I still had good times.
See, I told you I don't mess with her. She was still underage. They're more devious. You can't trust them. They're straight out of high school.
Yeah. Live and learn, right?
Yeah. Now you know, don't mess with the ones that come straight out of high school, because they are some, have no decency.
Well, my whole takeaway from it was don't mess,
funny part, now the majority of them are starting to realize, oh, men were right. Really crazy, huh?
I don't know, I learned not to mess with Americans. I don't play with them American women no more, because they all doing it. You can look at the stats.
Mm-hmm.
They all on some crazy shit.
But now they have to work, after Donald Trump to prove that 50-50, automatic 50-50, they can't do that shit no more.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of states going, too, where it's like, divorce rates are dropping because they're realizing they're not getting shit.
Yeah, it's automatic 50-50 unless you can prove, like literally downright prove that you're a bad father, or anything. And with that, so,
yeah, I do appreciate that whole rule set. His whole law with the whole overtime tax too was nice.
Yeah. Last year I only got $75. This year, that overtime thing saved my life. Gave me like $400.
Yeah, something like that. All I know is that since I'm definitely getting a ton of overtime now, it is very nice.
Yeah, I have a crazy amount of overtime. But I believe it's only for these next 4-5 years.
Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna get rid of it the second he's out of office. Which is a shame, but it is what it is.
Brother, that is crazy work.
Are they done out there? These puppy yards out. Then I'm gonna have to slowly step back from Roblox. I don't know if you've been hearing about that.
I've heard bits and pieces, but I haven't been playing it, so I never thought too much about it.
Yeah, you just abandoned me on the game. I never remember playing like that. Now I got a bunch of kids calling me weirdos. I'm an adult playing a game. They keep saying it's a kid's game, but nobody actually does the research and realize it's not.
Roblox has been out forever. Like, I grew up on Roblox. And with the way it's a website, first off, I wouldn't even call it a game. And each game is rated differently.
That's the thing. But everybody's like, the Roblox entirely is a kid's game. I was like, no, do your research. Do your research.
Like, I'm over here playing like murder mystery and whatnot. Like, dog, I'm just doing puzzles. Leave me alone.
Ooh, let me tell you something. So, one of my coworkers, they asked me, hey, what games do you play? I play, I really play really chill games. Like, I play Sky, I play Roblox. Like, you play Roblox? You're one of those weirdos. I was like, they were like, really, like, it's like, they were in a way distinguishing me, like, with those pedophile weirdos. They was
yeah,
like,
I hate working with
the only
them.
ones that play are the weirdos. And I was like, bro, no. It really made me mad because, like, she's like, what games you play on there? I was like, I play Murder Mystery, and I'm like, please donate. Nothing really scary games, and that's pretty much it. And she's like, she told her daughter, like, she asked her daughter, like,
That's
what
like,
games do you play? I was like, Murder Mystery. I was like, dog, you making me sound like a weirdo. And you're putting me in a line amongst weirdos. That's the thing. That's what.
Like, that's like saying itch.io is for kids. Like, yeah, sure, there's some kid games on itch.io, but if you're looking through that site, dog, you find a lot of shit that
website is literally made for, like, people to make with those type of games.
Yeah, that's nothing but indie games, but it goes anywhere from like kid-friendly games to fucking straight up
They're going
porn.
to declare itch.io as the game itself. They're not going to declare it as
Can I this body, please? I don't have a.
Do like Roblox. They're going to declare it all as one.
Yeah, you can't really do that.
No, I'm saying that's how people identify it. It's like,
yeah.
This is like, no, you're not. Look, it's the same thing. It's just made in a certain way. But now with Roblox, now they're trying to push for, like, all this individuality. They're about to kill their own game. They really are. They're getting rid of the donation aspect, so you have to pay for something that was always free.
Yeah, no, they're about to slay it.
They're about to kill the fuck out of it, and they're gonna try and bring it back. And, like, they're gonna try and do some stuff to bring it back, but it's gonna be too late. because like so to publish a game it costs $1,000, right?
Yep.
But here's the thing: you can get that $1,000 refunded back, but only if you have people that have when it says unique, as in people that did all the features that required, like the verification check and all that stuff, the double authentication, however you say it, all that stuff, right? If you don't have that, like over, I believe they said 500 maintained players for 30 days, you don't get that refund back, and then it gets locked behind the adults version of the game. So there's gonna be 3 games. There's kids, select, and regular Roblox, right?
Yep.
If it gets locked, I believe it's if it gets locked, it gets put in the adult. So none of the kids, if it's made for kids, it's going to be pushed to the adult, and it's just stuck. Like that creator's just made a game. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So they're not getting a refund. They just wasted all that money, and they're still getting their access limited. Like either way, their access is going to just still be limited. That's the thing, and they're trying to force the new avatar system on people. Like if you're if they're told, like for creators that are trying to still make adult games, they have to implement the R12 version, the R12 version of avatars. Not so that means no longer the black characters. You know, the one thing everybody loves about the game. You know,
the staple of what made it Roblox. Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy, right?
A little bit.
I was like, they're saying all they want. The fans are saying they want more expression, but when you go into the forums, no one's asking for that. They keep saying, "Oh, the fans said the fans want this. The fans want that." Nobody's saying this.
No one's asking for your dumb shit.
Like I get
that was dangerous.
For having my art. I use the R12, right? I mean, like I still use. I use. You see me use my big.
No, I was gunned down. I was distracted. I can't respawn.
But then.
I'll back up.
I don't use the buff one anymore. I use like a normal size one. I don't use the buff for like you donate and all that stuff.
Invite once the world's up.
All right, I'm alright. I'll have to hit you.
And the funny thing is I get the only thing these games were like a flop. Mario Kart was a flop.
You're stuck here too. I can't.
Yeah.
But you learn that once you finish everything, there's nothing really to achieve. Like there's nothing really.
It has no replayability.
That's the thing. There's no if you can't make an open world that have no immersiveness after you finish the game.
Yeah, it needs replayability. A really good one I've been playing is Avowed. That game's pretty cool. It's supposed to be a Skyrim killer.
That's why everybody was like on with Sonic Crossworlds. After it wasn't going to the 3D, it wasn't going to the open world. It stayed with racing, and it was a good game.
Yeah, whatever. I can't figure that out. Sorry.
And then Nintendo and piracy bullshit.
Yep. And they're still trying to fight Power World, which, by the way, I love Power World. That game is fucking awesome.
You remember when they were trying to take the patent in for summoning?
Yeah. They also tried to claim that mods cannot become real games and there's no creativity to them. But then it's like, alright, but what about Smite? What about Dota? Or not Dota, fucking League. League and Smite, I'm pretty sure, sprout from Dota. Or League is the reason why Dota and Smite are a thing. Something like that. But it's like, you got some of the biggest competitive games in the fucking world that come from other games.
If we really want to talk about creativity, the Pokemon game is just the same thing, just like a different. Let's be real.
Yeah, and the new Pokemon, they're not even using new Pokemon. Like, in the newest game I bought, I was like, oh yeah, new Pokemon. It's the same Pokemon from other fucking regions.
You're gonna see them recolored. You're gonna see them.
No, they're not even recolored. They're belligerently the same fucking Pokemon from other regions.
Yeah.
They didn't even try. And I'm like, I really spent money on this, of all things.
But you want to talk about mods are not creative? And it's like, bro, I would love to see some Halo and some random shit. Like, things with Master Chief trying to collect some Pokeballs.
Yeah, like that.
Like this
that right there.
Chief's really sad. I gotta catch them all.
Master Chief on a mission. He wants to be the best.
Or play Doom. What's his name?
Doomslayer?
Yeah. Is it really just Doomslayer?
Yeah, it's just Doomslayer.
I haven't played the franchise.
It's pretty good.
I hear it's incredibly hard.
It is. And then supposedly they threw a loop, so in the older ones, the entire objective to survive was you can't stop moving. And from what my brother told me with the newest one, Dark Ages, he said that one you want to be slow. Like, you don't want to be moving around like that.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I think I can get why. Just because, like, now all the games are fast-paced. Go fast-paced action.
Yeah.
Kind of taking a step back. And it's a shooter game.
Yeah. I mean,
you need to keep you aware of your surroundings.
That's the way it needs to be, though. Not all the games need to be fast-paced. Fast-paced is fun, but it's not all I want.
And electrical storage systems to power your projects when the lights go.
I need to get back into Borderlands.
Borderlands is good. I refuse to play the new one.
After I started playing Roblox, I kind of fell away from it.
I refuse to play any of them anymore. They killed my favorite character in number 3, man. They can go fuck themselves. I took that shit personally.
Who's that?
Maya? One of the sirens?
Oh, yeah.
Once they killed Maya, man, it was over for me. I'm like, man, fuck this franchise. I played 1, I played 2, and Nah, I won't play 3. I'll be honest. 3 broke my heart. I can't play 3.
Like, no, baby mama!
Yeah, I was like, no, Goth Mommy! And then, yeah, after I beat 3, I was like, yeah, I'm never touching this game again. But, I'll let you go. I said, I'll let you go.
You gonna let me go?
Yeah.
You don't love me?
Not like that, you fucking dipshit.
You know,
The phone call. I'll let the phone call go.
oh!
Dumbass.
Yeah, that's what I was talking. That's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely gotta stay in touch, though. How am I supposed to live without my big black man?
I got I used to actually hook that shit up. My room power thing keeps blowing out, and I don't want that shit fucking up the PC I got.
Yeah. When you start playing on PC, though, definitely hit me up, because I have my big Miku baby right here. I need people to play with. $10,000 for.
I forget what it is. Hoffman had it. It's something that gives you like some crazy cool wallpapers.
Oh, it's called Wallpaper Engine on Steam. I have it.
Wallpaper Engine?
Yeah.
Is that blue? It's blue, right?
Yeah, it's free.
Blue?
The theme is.
You can get some like.
The theme's blue. You can go on there. You can make your own wallpapers, or you can download ones you find online. Like right now, my background's Ari from League.
I know Hoffman had some 18 and up ones. Like it was like you can like it was like they had clothes, but if you put your mouse over it.
Yeah, it removes it. Yeah. And then you have Walton, who just very belligerently had porn as his wallpaper, and he would leave it on for inspections. Fucking Walton.
I miss Walton.
That man is something else.
I miss Walton and Sully.
I didn't get to meet Sully. I do miss Tracy, though. Tracy running those D&D games, man. I don't.
Oh my god, music! Don't forget about music, dog.
Yeah, no, I've seen him. I've seen him freak out.
I went out and broke the speaker.
I remember at the Marine Corps ball, he had to get dragged out so he couldn't fight anyone. I also remember it taking like 4 people to drag him out of there.
What is it? Oh, there it is.
But yeah, I'm gonna let the.
Sergeant Gibson, the guy dropped down. Corporal Gibson.
No, it was Sprinkle. Sergeant Sprinkle became Corporal Sprinkle. And then he tried to fucking belittle me during the court case. And I was like, I'm not taking that from you, fucker. I'm the one pressing charges. Why are you coming at me like I'm a fucking villain?
I got close to the end, everybody started realizing she was wrong. That's when everybody wants to start realizing she's wrong. That's the funny part.
Yeah, because I left and nothing fucking changed.
Yeah.
And it's like, great, y'all just fucking destroyed me for no reason.
Like, she's like, bitch, you're fake crying. But okay, I'm gonna play along like you're so.
I still think that if you gave your test, your
I told everybody I did not want to be part of that.
Yeah. No, I know. I told NCIS that too because they said they wanted to bring you in, and I'm like, no, don't do that. I still think it would have helped, but you asked not to be, and I was gonna respect that. I even told him Carter didn't want to go, but they dragged Carter into it.
I told him, like, you know, if I told him, I told you not to mess with him, and y'all still did it. You know that'd be on you, right?
Yeah.
That's what I had to worry about too. Like, oh, I told him not to mess with him, but he didn't listen.
I'm gonna go.
I'm still convinced I was fucking drugged though, because I have no recollection of fucking leaving the room.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I was like, the moment I saw her in the other, when you left the door, had the door open, she was in
I'm gonna open the door.
I gotta do this. I was really hoping you let one of them get to it, and let this be their problem. I knew somebody was gonna, because I knew how dog everybody was. They were like that when Mullins and Dow came in. I was like, well, I already know they're all gonna be dogs. And they found out Mullins was gay, and they hated her.
The one thing I would say that was good that came out of that whole situation was how close it brought me to my religion. Like, I was religious before that, but especially after. It's probably the only good outcome of the whole thing.
Well, that's good.
Because even now, I'm still super religious.
You know what I am?
Atheist?
Real bitchist.
Oh.
This job got me bitching.
But yeah, I'm gonna let the call go.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. Gonna continue with the stream. Make sure you keep in touch, because I text you all the time.
Well, you drop me memes. That's what you do.
I drop you memes. You've ignored me on holidays. What about the holidays, Davis?
Text messages? When you're investigating, do you ever go into our text messages?
They went through some of my texts, but only the ones I showed them the screenshots of that were approved by my lawyer.
Our text messages were wild. Some racist shit.
Yeah, I didn't show them anything between me and you. I don't know who they would have thought would have been worse, though. I'm pretty sure they would have thought you were way worse than me. Because you sent me some out-of-pocket shit out of nowhere at times.
Hey, be honest, it was some good shit.
It was some good shit. It was definitely a couple ha-has, you know? Maybe a few hee-hees sprinkled in every now and then.
Me and my monkey.
Mute myself for a minute.
Come here, mate.
Let's see here. I drop. Not that, I probably don't need that. Man, I need to get back to the base. My inventory's full as hell. Why did you get?
Can be demanding, so it's important to remember.
Hey, do I know you?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm talking about some legal stuff.
Ah.
So I wanted to mute.
Fair enough.
Because we started talking about like names and whatnot, and I was like, yeah, I'm not streaming that. I'm leaving real quick. I'm turning off those mini games. I'm not dealing with this bullshit.
Okay. Let me sleep real fast. distract you for a moment. Why am I so thirsty?
Because he's a thirsty boy. So, normally I don't play with shields, as you know. But, for this run, I am definitely using shields.
I don't blame you one bit. I'm still trying to figure out how to make this person's shield.
It's a plastic tray, cloth, and duct tape.
Yeah, but it hasn't given me the recipe yet.
Do you have a plastic tray?
I did. I dropped it a little while ago. I need inventory. I need it back, please. Thank you. Or not. The game's just gonna be fucky.
Alright, so I'm making a rule to limit our progression that I was following with the last one. But I don't know if you found my base and were able to notice it. So, the rule is...
You made a base?
Yeah, in the last world. Before I got sniped.
No, I didn't even notice you placed down base. I was kind of just gathering stuff. Trying to get myself like a decent shield and such. Also, I can't join the world for some reason. I reset my game. We had this problem last time. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you gotta make sure you thoroughly loot, and we have to have a built up of supplies. So like when I went to Flat Hills, I completely loaded my inventory with as much as I physically fucking could.
Nice.
And that's just to like help in the long run when we need stupid little things like what's it called? When we need
sit really fast, I can't do
when we need like staples and whatnot.
Yeah.
Alright, stream. Be back in a